All right, we got a blast from the past here. Brayden, original intern.
I'm back.
OSU.
Yeah, I've been at Ohio State. I've been loving it so far. No complaints. Been doing a lot of studying and hard work up there, but I had to come back and visit and see what's going on. So
Introduce yourself. Tell you what you're studying. When you going to school.
My name's Josiah. I started attending UC, and I've been studying biochem on a pre-med track. So
He worked with us for about 2 weeks. Just dive in. I don't know what you guys like. One piece of breast meat. Grab whatever you want, man. Like,
got one of these legs.
Go on. Looks good, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Told you it's like insanely good. What are you thinking, man? Is this your first Richie's back from college?
First trip. Much needed.
I've been craving it. I've had like dining hall chicken. So
Yeah.
It sounds miserable. So what's college food been like?
the food.
Yeah.
There's like a few good places you can find, like small spots. Like there's like a food truck in the middle of campus that I like, or like small like pickup places.
Are you
I
on-
don't really like the dining halls too much.
You have the meal plan?
Uh huh.
Does it cover some of these food trucks? Or no? Or is that out of pocket?
I mean, even the meal plan's like super expensive.
We've got a meal plan too down at UC.
Yeah.
And the food courts aren't the best at all.
I think we need to get on college campuses.
Yeah.
Put one of these.
Need
You
to.
guys don't have like a Chick? I thought they would put a Chick-fil-A.
They did, but you know, that's the out of pocket part.
Oh, that's out of pocket?
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A is out of pocket.
Oh, they put it on campus, but you gotta pay for it. It's not even a meal plan.
Yeah.
Why?
So, you know.
That's ridiculous. But our food down, I went to Morehouse, and it was bad until they switched like food providers, and then it like upgraded. It was like my senior year. Before that, it was just like, remember they had these hot dogs that they would have in this like vat of water.
Oh.
And then you order one, and you take the hot dog and it shake all the stuff, and it was like,
Oh.
it's like brown. It's just unnatural color.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this?
Like, how are they allowed to give this to us?
All the food at those places are provided by like 3 major companies. It's like Sodexo or Airmark, and even if it's like branded something else, it's like run through them. So it's not like the same as if you would go to that restaurant if you saw it like not on campus. Josiah's nickname his nickname is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
He lasted 2 weeks here.
I'm infamous for
You wrote a really nice resignation note though.
Thank you.
It was really well done.
Thank
I remember that.
I always try my best in those.
But I was like, man,
I was telling David like I put his name in like so well.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a super nice kid. I know him. He goes to thing, blah blah blah. Yeah, 2 weeks later.
But
you could tell he's a heartbreaker. He's like used to writing these notes to people. That's when you read it. You're like, I know this isn't the first
First it was
time.
Walgreens, then it was Richie.
I was like, he has too much experience in this writing this letter. It's pretty funny. Now, if you haven't seen this, this is chicken skin. It doesn't get better than that. Dipped in ranch. You gotta hear this crunch. That is so good.
Felt that crunch in my soul.
This is good, guys. I know you guys are hungry, so I'm gonna get the smaller pieces. I know you starve at
I'm
college.
about to destroy this.
Looks like Brayden lost like 30 pounds. He was already skinny.
Literally, yeah.
It's the dining hall food.
Yeah, I remember losing weight in college. Not that weight anymore. It's like, it was easy to be disciplined in college because you're like, it's not like you're turning away something you want.
Right. You realize it's all real, you know.
Yeah. Now, working here, this is rough. Look at the skin. You guys are missing out. See this right here? All right, let's talk about grades.
Oh, that's the scariest part. That's scary.
Can they be talked about on camera? Are we proud? Are we proud? Are we,
You know, we made it. And
Made it?
We don't have to retake anything. So, but you know, when we do, we'll just get a better grade and GPA boosted.
We're proud we made it this far, and we're looking forward to next semester. That's all I got to say.
What's been the biggest distraction, or what's been the biggest like change from high school to college?
Honestly, having to
do my laundry.
having to do
Oh, do those machines there like rob your quarters? I don't know if that's every college. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, no, ours.
Did they rob you?
Yeah, all the time. It's like $5 just for a whole load, and then half the washers and half the dryers don't even work.
And you don't know it until you put your money in it, and there's like no one to talk to get your money back.
Yep.
I feel like this is like a way that colleges supplement tuition, right? They're like, all right.
Yeah. Just keep adding to the number.
Yeah, and there's like, and then the ones that work, let's just say half of them work. Of the half that work, they don't work very well. So they don't dry, right? So like,
exactly.
you have to keep putting money, and it's like going around, and there's like one dryer that everyone finally figures out, and there's like a line for it. What's been the biggest distraction?
The parties. It's a nice way to socialize, but you just have to learn to limit it.
So what's your strategy for limiting it?
Save it for the weekend, make sure I get all my homework done during the week.
I told you this. He learned it. What did I tell you?
Until we get all my work done, so I have the time to,
Yeah, I said, work hard during the week, play hard on the weekend.
Yep.
So my strategy was Sunday night study, Sunday through Friday, all studying. Go out Friday, have fun Saturday, recover, go out. Sunday afternoon, back at it.
Yep.
You do that strategy, it's a good balance.
He knows the method.
But the problem happens when you start going to those like Sunday nights, middle of the week.
I guess.
Or they're not parties. Someone's just like, hey, come over, hang out.
And then it's
all
like
of a sudden,
up till 3.
10 other people are by.
No.
How are you guys maintaining? I know a big struggle is video games.
I don't have my
plays
PlayStation.
Roblox like every day. Who plays that? I literally make fun of him.
Him and my son, who's 7.
That's it.
Roblox is on the rise.
Roblox is making a comeback amongst the college students.
Oh yeah.
All
my friends play.
for second grade. Oh my
I
god.
think my biggest challenge in college has been, like, I don't get distracted. Like, I'm trying to keep myself from doing too much work, like, to be distracted from. Like, I feel like I'm so, like, overstimulated and thinking about stuff 24/7. Like, I try to give myself time to, like, take a break, and sometimes it's, like, too long of a break, and then I just, like, fall behind.
What's been anything unexpected about college? You're like,
How expensive it is.
how expensive it is?
Stuff you see on a campus like that.
Because it's so just wild, crazy stuff.
Yeah, crazy stuff you see on the street.
Yeah, Cincinnati is very
There's
tight
2 kids that ride the unicycle to class.
I don't know. I'm not gonna have to go on my unicycle rant, but I just feel like if you're riding a unicycle, you just want attention.
Yeah.
You're literally screaming like, I'm unique and I'm gonna show you. Unless you're like training to be a clown, like there's no reason to be on a unicycle. It's not efficient at all.
I will say, the professors are pretty good though. I feel like they all definitely.
Don't say that too soon though.
By pretty good, meaning like
They know what they're doing and they care. Like they want you to actually
Really?
Because I feel like it's more of their passion than. Like my biology teacher, he really wanted to teach us more of how to learn than like just biology.
That's
it's a
cool.
lifelong skill that I'm probably gonna have to use.
That's
for
awesome.
eternity. But
So are your class sizes small or are they like ginormous where you're like
466 people can sit in our auditorium, so.
holy moly, what about yours?
It depends on the class. Like I have super small recitation classes, and then I have like lecture halls that would be like 600 people for like econ. Yeah, because like obviously that's gonna be.
Do you go to those classes or do you just like?
Those ones I probably go to less, but yeah, I go to.
Are they virtual as well? Those
Yes.
big ones?
Most of them are, but mine wasn't virtual.
Yeah, I just couldn't sit in those classes. Like, how do you have access to the teacher, or is it mostly the
Hardly.
aides?
I mean, it's
Mostly
either
the-
You can
yeah,
go to
the,
office hours like one day a week is That's usually how it is.
Yeah. And some of them have TAs walking around, but any other time you really would have to just go up to them after class or have the office hours.
Like, there was an issue with my exam this year with my econ teacher, and I had to wait until the following week to go talk to him about the exam at all. And then go into his office hours, and like eventually it took like another few days for him to even find my exam and see like what was going on with it.
That is nuts. He don't even know who you are. He like sees you and he's just like.
So like where you could like go into your class the next day and be like, hey teacher, here's my assignment, what happened? No, you gotta wait a week and a half.
Yeah.
Only thing I will say.
Look at him. Did you see that? Did you see that? He's been eyeing that wing for like the last. he's like, all right, no one else is gonna grab it. That's awesome. You gotta go through it. Well, you guys are missing out on the best part. I'm grabbing this kid, and you guys are rookies. They grew up on chicken nuggets and tenders, so they don't know about this. They don't know.
We're getting all
about
the pure,
pure meat parts.
the pure white, tender, juicy, beautiful, delicious.
Well, by the way, if your tenders don't look like this inside, they're probably ground up with other chicken parts.
That chicken?
Yeah. Are you glad you chose your respective schools, Ohio State, UC? Gotcha. Do you guys wish you went further out, or are you glad you're somewhat close to home?
Honestly, I should have went to OSU, but I do like UC. I feel like it's a fit.
Are you on campus?
Yes.
Okay. You know, one thing about college, even if you're in the same town, if you're on campus, it's like a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't really
Have
go
to leave.
outside of that bubble.
That's one thing I noticed that I relate to a lot of like new college students in.
Yeah.
It's like you go to campus, and you go to all these classes and everything during your normal semester. It's like a different world than living when you're back at home visiting your family. Like it doesn't feel real. You come here and it feels like you did absolutely nothing, but when you're there, you're like working super hard. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
All right, so you guys are home now. How's that adjustment been, right? You're at school, you've got all this freedom, there's no curfew, you decide what you want to do, you're at home, and you want to just leave or hang out with your friends.
This sudden curfew is kind of a pit in the bubble.
Here's what I can describe it super briefly. You gotta keep it short and sweet. Because you come back, it's super nice, you see the family, you see everybody you love, but you get very tired of them very quick.
Yeah.
And you just want to go live on your own again. And that's just how it is. And they understand that too eventually.
Yeah. But you'll realize like those times are so brief, you just gotta shut your mouth for 2 weeks.
Yep. You just gotta
just
keep your head down. Keep your head down.
It is rough. Yeah. That's so funny. I remember like after my junior year, I like backpacked across like Europe, and I like lived in Dominican Republic, just traveling by myself for like a year. And I remember like coming home and like my dad's like, don't let the door see you past midnight. And I was just like, and like for a second I was like, no, he's dad. I'm just gonna show my respect. This is still his house. But in my head, I'm like, I literally was like backpacking solo through like all these different countries, riding the train, staying in these hostels and stuff. And you know, I'm living in a small town called Fremont. It's like 20,000 people. I'm like, there's nothing here that's gonna happen. But it's just funny. Like parents are protective, and doesn't matter how old you get, you're still gonna be their kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's their perspective.
I feel like the bonds with your parents, they evolve so greatly over time until the point where you guys like finally become best friends. So
it's ideal. Nice. So what would you give the chicken?
Oh,
would
cool
you rate
12.
This?
Cool 12.
And honestly, this, like for some reason, I don't know why it tastes. I feel like it tastes better like this. I don't.
It's just like it's juicier. The crunch, it's like satisfying crunch, and then the tender underneath. It's just
good.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm still eating. It's good.
Right.
This is all we got left, guys.
Fighting back.
They don't know about these pieces. They don't know about fighting through the bone.
Fighting through the bone.
Hey, show the platter though. It's like like we cleared that pretty well.
Done.
There's a couple shreds here.
Oh, we did a good job.
Not us looking like vultures.
Right, we're about to do this. This is kind of fun. After you guys college stuff.
I think a lot of people will come in and like talk while they eat.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Of course.
Anytime.
Off to home.
Anytime.